Hey Gemini, this is going to be your Will We Be Together reading. This is a general reading, and it's a general love reading, so it's not going to resonate with every single Gemini. If it resonates with you, wonderful, but if it doesn't, please feel free to check out your moon, rising, or Venus sign, or one of the other wonderful readers here on YouTube. So let's jump into your April reading. I've already shuffled the deck for both parties. I just need to lay out your spread, get these decks cut, and as always, I will leave a timestamp in the comment section for when the reading actually begins. So let's jump into it. All right, Gemini, so because you kind of came up here in this position for this side, I'm going to read this side as your energy. Please remember, though, the energy can be interchangeable, so if you resonate more with this side, then just swap the reading. Let's just kind of jump in and get started. So I'll start with you. Gemini, I feel like you're at a place where you've done a lot of contemplating about this relationship, about this person. I feel like this person forced you to do a lot of thinking. There's something about this connection that puts you in a position where I feel like there have been many times for you where you've had to cut this relationship off and on, almost as if you've had to pull back with the King of Swords energy and go cold on this person, and then step back within to yourself and then start to communicate. There's a strong energy of that because what you were bringing to this relationship is the Hermit card. So it looks like whatever's been going on between the two of you, there's some time in this relationship or this connection where sometimes you feel like you can't communicate with this person, or you feel like you have to withdraw. There's a strong energy of you feeling like you have to withdraw from this person every now and then. Or it could be that you've just, recently you're in a space where you've had to withdraw from them. You've had to pull back and you've had to be kind of stoic with this King of Swords energy and a little bit more cold and calculated, because it seems like you're at a place where you want a relationship, you want something solid and stable. That's what you're hoping for. And I feel like you've had to go within and question whether this person can give you what you want and give you what you're looking for. But you're very clear about what you want. You're in your element, you're in your energy, and what you're hoping for here is the Ten of Pentacles. So it feels like you would want a stable relationship with this person, but there's something about this connection or the way that you guys interact or something that this person does that forces you into an energy where you have to pull back, almost as if you're protecting yourself with this energy of the King of Swords here, because you don't want to potentially be disappointed. I feel like you've seen this person as a little bit frenetic, chaotic, in and out of your life in a way. Let's get to let's talk about the your person here, because you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, because they're coming up as a Queen of Cups. Right now, they're in a very, very loving energy. Almost as if they want to offer you a lot of love, emotion, caring. They want you to be enveloped almost with their love and affection. It's very, very interesting because they are so hopeful for the future with you. But they're feeling, and we'll get to that in a second, they're feeling an energy, they feel this pullback that you've taken, this withdrawal from them. But right now they're very, very hopeful. They're wishing for you with this Star card. They're hoping that, almost as if that you'll come into their life. There's some kind of element of illumination here they want. They see you as a light in some way, that you illuminate things for them. You provide answers for them. A lot of, I mean, you could with this Hermit energy, very wise energy. So there's something about their connection to you that makes them feel like they'd be missing out on the answers with the Star card, that they'd be missing out on their one, right? That this star energy that is brighter than all the other stars, right? It's almost as if in a sea of people, they really truly only see you and want you. But it seems like in the past they weren't showing that, because in the past what they were bringing to this relationship is the Two of Pentacles. So they were kind of juggling here. They were unsure. They were vacillating between whether or not they wanted either a commitment or wanted to kind of settle down, or just wanted to pursue this relationship wholeheartedly, completely jump in. But right now they're in this space of really wanting to give you the love that you want. And they're very intuitive right now. They're sensing this pullback from you, because it's not just physical or verbal, it's spiritual. You were definitely in a pullback, a retraction of your energy. It really feels like. Now, your person feels like this, whatever you're doing, whatever this pullback is, they feel like you're ending things with them completely. That's how they feel, because they got the Ten of Swords is how they're perceiving you. So they feel like either you really hurt them by this pullback with this Ten of Swords energy, or that you could have painfully communicated something to them. You could have been really, really harsh with them, possibly. But also there's an energy, because some of you, that's not what it is. There's another group of you where they just feel like you don't care how painful it is. You're at almost like you were at a breaking point and you're like, I'm done. I'm not dealing with this anymore. And that's how they perceive you right now. Now, in the past, it's clear that you were very, very giving to them, because they see you as the Six of Pentacles. So they see you as someone who had a lot to offer with the Six of Pentacles energy. They see you as a very generous individual with many, many. It's just in so many aspects of your life. You were giving with your time, you were giving with your resources, you were giving with your emotion. They felt that. And so it's a stark difference now that you are now in this King of Swords energy, where you're kind of pulling back a little bit, because you've been so giving to them in the past. Now, for you, you're viewing them as the Four of Pentacles. So I think you feel like this person really held back from you, didn't give you either what they said they would, or what you deserve, or what you needed in this connection. And I think that became a little bit tiresome for you. A little bit draining in a sense for you. There's a strong sense here, because in the past you viewed them as the Eight of Wands. That's a very loving card. That's like the arrows of love. You had a lot of passion for this person and this connection. And it's clear because you'd be open to the ultimate commitment with this person with the Ten of Pentacles. So it's clear you definitely had a lot of passion for this person in the past. I also do get the energy where you feel like they were a little bit all over the place. Like you couldn't tie down exactly what position they were going to play in your life. You definitely felt this juggling energy, and that kind of threw you off a little bit, because I feel like you're pretty clear on what you want. it's like you're very decisive. I can tell just from your energies that when you want someone in your life, you want them. And when you don't, you don't, and you communicate that. Hopefully they catch you on the right day when you communicate that. But it's clear that there, I also feel like with this being the communication card is how you viewed them. I do feel like this was a person who you feel like was very communicative in the past, possibly, but sometimes would pull back from you as well now. So there is an element of that for some of you. Like you view them as, oh, you were so attentive in the past. You were texting, you were calling, and then, but now it seems like you pulled back and I feel like there's a little bit of the reaction to each other's energies. Like, oh, you pulled back, I'm gonna pull back, kind of energy. Now, there's so much love here, though. You can be cold if you want, but I feel like for you, your doubts and fears is the strength card. You don't want to be taken advantage of. That's really your fear here with the strength card, because this line is submitting themselves completely to this angel here. It's that you have a strong fear. You do not want to give more than and be taken advantage of. You're willing to give, but you have a strong fear of being taken advantage of and being put in a weakened position, and you don't want to do that. You could have been put in that position with this person in the past, and now that's not an option for you here. But this person's doubts and fears, they have the Page of Cups. God, they really want to, I mean, look at this, Queen of Cups, Page of Cups. They really want to extend a loving offer to you. They're scared to, though. They're scared to offer you something because they feel like you're over them. That's just how they feel. And that may not be the case, but they're scared truly that they doubt that their love offer would be received well with this Page of Cups energy. And I feel like what's impacting them externally is thoughts from the past. They've got the Six of Cups here. This is nostalgia. There are some thoughts of this relationship that are still affecting them in their everyday life. I'll put it that way. That's here strongly, and it's probably for most of your person. For others of you, they could be someone from their past could have revisited, come into their life, and they could come into their life this month. That could cause that could potentially cause it could throw a little bit of a monkey wrench in this if it's something that you want to pursue, Gemini. It feels like they do have someone that cares about them, that wants to make them an offer. I'll put it that way. And it feels like that person, almost as if, I feel like this person, if this is a person and it represents that, that's coming in for them, they kind of sense that they are vulnerable in a weakened space. Now for you, externally, you've got the Ten of Cups. You're finding some other sources of happiness in your life. And that's excellent. I mean, whether it's work, whether it's friendship, whether it's a new hobby, whether you're going on vacation, whether you're doing, some birthday stuff, whatever it is. I mean, a family get-togethers. It wouldn't be birthday because it's Ten of Cups, but you could be celebrating someone else's birthday within your family. I am still getting that energy. So you could be celebrating with family, friends this month. But there's some kind of source of happiness outside of this connection that you're experiencing that you're just like, you're not letting this get you down for sure. Not this month. there's something that's going to bring you a lot of joy and a lot of happiness. Now, what I will tell you is just what you two will experience between each other this month. We've got the Knight of Swords. There's a lot of conversations, a lot of communication. Be careful with this. And I feel like the communication is going to be about solidifying a connection, having something be solid and stable now with this King of Pentacles clarifying the Knight of Swords energy. That's what the communication is going to be about. Either this is going to stabilize or it's not. Either we're going to commit to doing this together or we're not. It's going to be very, very blunt communication, but it will be very truthful communication, I feel like. And I feel like you'll be easily able to get out of them the truth this month. This is a great time for you to communicate what you want, because I feel like this person's in a space where they're very, very receptive, and you can kind of take it from that place to see whether this King of Pentacles energy, if this pentacle that they're willing to offer you is enough. Is this Ten of Pentacles for you? If it's exactly what it is that you need to feel stable and happy and secure. So I hope that was helpful and provided a little bit of clarity for you, and I'll talk to you soon.